Hello and welcome to Redbud. Today we're going to be talking about power and lighting. When we purchased Redbud, we had all sorts of these bar fluorescent lights all over the basement. In talking with an electrician, he said that you should do away with those and replace those with the compact fluorescent bulbs. You'd have redundancy, less power usage, easier to maintain. I found, with these bar fluorescent lights, I was constantly changing them. There was a buzz, and I wasn't quite sure how efficient they were. So let's take a closer look at these power consumption on various lighting options. The tool that we're going to use to measure the power today is this Belkin power meter. You plug the meter into the wall, you plug the device that you want to measure into the plug, and on this external display it shows the power that you're using and how much it would cost you once you enter in your kilowatt rate into the Belkin power meter. So that's what we're going to use today. Let's get started with the bar fluorescent lighting. So let's plug the Belkin power meter into the wall. Let the device kind of zero out. And then we're going to plug in this tube fluorescent lighting. And with my current rates, it's just going to kind of average that out a bit. If I ran this 24 hours a day for a year, it would cost me about $45 a year. And it's using 66.5 watts. For starters, let's try this 75 watt incandescent bulb. Alright, so if I had this light on for an entire year, 365 days, it cost me $52, and it's using 77 watts of power. Next up we have a 60 watt bulb. That would cost $42 per year. It's using 62 watts. Here's a 40 watt bulb. $28, almost $29, and it's using 42 watts. Here's our first compact fluorescent. It's the equivalent of a 75 watt bulb. They claim that'll be 18 watts. Okay, so $11.50 a year. It's using 17.1 watts. Here's our last compact fluorescent. It's the equivalent of a 60 watt incandescent bulb. They're claiming that it is 13 watts. This bulb's about $10 per year, and it's using 14.8 watts. And finally, last up is kind of an older school 60 watt equivalent Philips LED bulb. Using about $8.43 per year and about 12.5 watts. Let's summarize our findings. The 75 watt incandescent bulb would cost $57 a year to run at 77 watts. The 60 watt incandescent bulb would cost $42 per year to run at 62 watts. The 40-watt incandescent bulb would cost $29 a year to run at 42 watts. The bar fluorescent lights, which is what I was hoping to replace down the basement, would cost $45 a year to run at 66 watts. The 18-watt compact fluorescent bulb, which is the equivalent of a 75-watt bulb, would cost $13 a year at 17.1 watts. The 13-watt compact fluorescent bulb, which is the equivalent of a 60-watt bulb, would cost $10 per year at 14.8 watts. And the LED bulb, which is a 60-watt equivalent, would cost $8.50 per year to run at 12.5 watts. So what have I done? I've replaced 5 bar fluorescent lights, which run at an equivalent of 330 watts, with 9 of the 60-watt compact fluorescent bulbs, which runs at 133.2 watts. So basically I could run, turn that on, I can run 4.5 of these 60-watt compact fluorescent bulbs for the equivalent of 1 of the double bar fluorescent lights. That's a lot of savings, and that's what I've done. I've run the new lights. I get better coverage, a lot less shadows, more even coverage. There's no buzzing. It's great energy return. It's saving me money, so I'm glad that I did it. And actually I've replaced almost all of my bar fluorescent lights and have plans to kind of finish that out over time. I'm just going to remove them all. I could even sell them on Craigslist or eBay for somebody else that wants them. But I'm just going to stick with these compact fluorescents. The LED bulbs certainly are coming down in price. They're getting much more reasonably priced every day. When I bought this first LED light, it was horrendously expensive. I think it was $28. I'm not quite sure what they're going for now, but a lot less than that. So I'm happy to see that. And obviously in the future it's easy to switch out the compact fluorescents for LED bulbs, and I'll save even more money then. So hope you found that interesting. If you have any questions for me, please leave them in the comments below. I'm hoping to do more of these power comparisons using the Belkin power meter. So if you think of something that you want me to compare the power consumption of, just let me know and I'll try and make a video out of it. If you find these videos entertaining, please subscribe and thumbs up down below. That really helps me out. Appreciate it, and we'll catch you next time.